Halo 4 is the newest installment in the Halo franchise. It takes place after Halo 3 and continues the story of the Master Chief, where he crash lands on a strange Forerunner planet. I've been a huge fan of the Halo series since 2008, and after seeing the cliffhanger ending for Halo 3 after I beat it, they gotta make a fourth one. They didn't just end the series on that. And when they announced Halo 4 with the E3 2011 teaser trailer, when I saw it, I shit my pants. But so I've been really looking forward to Halo 4 for a long time, and I finally got it today. I stayed up all night playing the campaign, and I finally beat it. And I played some of the multiplayer except for a bit, and got back on it. And I have to say, I very much do enjoy Halo 4. I mean, I want to talk mainly about the storyline, but first I'll talk about the multiplayer. The multiplayer, I've only played a few matches, but it is pretty fun. But I can't really judge it so far right now because I've only played like a few. Now let's talk about the campaign, which is what I look forward to the most. I hate it when people play Halo just for the multiplayer. That's what Halo's all about, you know? I don't like it. But anyway, I thought the campaign was very wait, just to let you know, there'll be no spoilers into this view there'll be no spoilers in this review until I say so you're safe right now. I thought the campaign was good. It did, continue the story of Halo with the return of the Master Chief. But it suffered a problem that the Halo 3 campaign did, despite that being my favorite game, my favorite Halo game. Is it kind of lacked the beginning, middle, and end. It just felt like it was we have to that villain wants to take over the world. We have to stop them, and then we're just going after a mission to try to find him and occasionally learn new information about him. And there was the whole Cortana going insane part to it. So that was definitely enjoyable. But another thing is that the campaign missions were so long. They were like an hour and a half long, and it took me forever to beat them. But that was alright, I guess. I don't know. I mean, maybe tone it down a bit for Halo 5 because this is the start of a trilogy. It'll be Halo 4, 5, 6. But I thought the sort of a dialect and the composer and the librarian were very interesting. It was a very kind of interesting story, and I'm definitely kind of fascinated as to where the story will go from here because this does add something new to the table, to the story. I mean, we have the Forerunners coming, and they kind of want to heal the world story or something. We have this new thing we'll talk about in the spoiler section. But I thought the whole relationship between Master Chief and Cortana was a very good part of the story. I mean, I can definitely understand people not liking it because I know it's not too romantic, just a little bit. I mean, they're mostly just friends, even though Master Chief's a guy and Cortana's a girl and she's an AI. But I mean, it is an interesting part of the story, seeing like their bond and their friendship, and like how Master Chief was determined to get back home to Earth to fix Cortana from kind of having rampancy, which I guess means like insanity, where she like thinks herself to death, she says. And I really did enjoy like the bond between them. And now I'm gonna talk about spoilers. So if you haven't played Halo 4, go play it now. It's very good, especially for Halo fan. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. Now I'm talking about spoilers. So hopefully, if you if you are watching this, you've beaten Halo 4. And I thought where they kind of had, like, how they kind of continued, they kind of brought back the Spartan program, and they're, like, training new Spartan 4s. I thought that was very cool to be fighting alongside other Spartans, you know, but only for a short time in the game, so I'm sure Halo 5 will have more Spartan 4s, and I also thought that it was really sad when, Cortana died, I guess you could say. There's not really another word for it, but I thought that was definitely a very emotional scene where Master Chief had to, you know, say, goodbye to Cortana, and how afterwards she was just, like, staring off into space and on the deck of the Infinity. I thought that was like, oh, poor Master Chief. But, I thought it was very emotional, and, I think the Halo series is definitely going to be awkward without Cortana. It would just be weird not to hear her voice, give you directions and where to go. I'm a little nervous that they'll give us like a new AI, and like he or she will be kind of like annoying or something. And what would be annoying is if there's like it's like a Joker and Iggy relationship. I mean, it was funny in Mass Effect, but having it like you as a player in Halo would just not be good. But I mean, I also thought that okay. I thought the whole, like I said, the storyline between like with the dialogue and the composer, you know, definitely interesting, and how the Forerunners hate humanity. And I thought bringing back the Covenant was very interesting too. I was kind of hoping we'd find out why they're like out for blood again, but I did, but we don't really know. It didn't answer why they're after, like, you know, human blood again, but they are, and I'm sure that we'll find out in Halo 5 or 6. And I'm really looking forward to Halo 5 or 6 because I'm interested in where the story will go from here after having the Forerunners and Spartan 4s and Covenant back. And I guess that means that the Arbiter, I wonder if he'll like make an appearance in Halo like 5 or 6, and maybe he's like a Grand Covenant Lord now, and you have to like kill him. That could be a definitely, you know, emotional scene where Master Chief has to kill his fellow teammate who helped him defeat the Covenant in Halo 3. So that would be very much interesting. And I think adding the Spartan Force was a very kind of cool idea. How you know humanity is stepping up and they're becoming more advanced than they were before. And now they have Spartans and that huge shift in Infinity. And I mean, humanity is really just being awesome, which is good because we need to be awesome. So, I definitely enjoyed Halo 4. I thought that it was a very fun game. And I'm very like interested. I know I've said this a million times, but I'm very interested in seeing where the story goes from here. I mean, I just think that adding maybe like the Arbiter being like a villain and like more purpose as to why the Covenant wants to fight us. I think Halo 5 should be more about the Covenant, like answering a lot of questions about them. I mean, still find the Forerunners on occasion, but have it be really kind of focused on the Covenant, like finding out why are they after us again, and why did the elites betray us, and what happened to the Brutes? I mean, they're not there. I mean, did we just like drive them extinct in Halo 3 or something? I don't know. I like to know what happened to the Brutes because the Brutes were pretty cool. So I really like Halo for like 5 to really focus on the Covenant and maybe even finish the Covenant off once and for all. Like we thought we did in Halo 3, but Halo 4 and 5 and 6. Maybe have Halo 6, you know, focus on the Forerunner stuff and then once and for all, you know, and then humanity being at peace. And then maybe in like 10 years, reboot the franchise and have it be like take place centuries in the future, and have the Master Chief can be considered like a legendary hero. You know, that'd be awesome. So I very much enjoyed Halo 4, and if you're a Halo fan, I mean, well, if you're still watching this, then you've already played it and beaten it. So let me know if you like what you thought of the Halo 4 campaign, and like what you would like to see in Halo 5 and 6.